This video or audio track contains language and music that can cause drowsiness and sleep. So please do not listen while driving, operating machinery of any kind, or if you are in any place or situation where it is unsafe or inappropriate to close your eyes. Please remember also that all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. Should you wish to leave this session, you can do so at any time simply by opening your eyes. And so hi, this is Nick, talking to you and spending time with you in this guided meditation and sleep hypnosis, where you can smooth away all strands of conscious thinking and enjoy a calm transition through the relaxed plateau of your most harmonious dreamtime moments, and thereon towards a night of your most refreshing, your most rejuvenating, and your most replenishing sleep. I have created this multi-sensory, mindfulness, sleep talk-down experience with the intention of helping guide your attentions away from the past, away from the future, and into the timeless purity of the present moment. Because as we both know, it's when we look too frequently behind us and too frequently ahead of us, either with regret, remorse, and fear, or through a negative lens or filter, we all too often can create anxiety, self-doubt, and apprehension. Sensations and feelings that over time and with repetition can harm our well-being, our confidence, our relationships, our happiness, and even our health. So as we start to begin, I would like to remind you that at any time during this hypnotic meditation, should you do find your thoughts drifting backwards or forwards into any place or dimension, into any kind of negative inner dialogue, or into any kind of imagined scenario that is unproductive or unsettling, you can always return to the safety of the present moment simply by bringing your attention back to my voice, or back to the easy rhythm of your breathing. And if you have previously encountered any of the tensions, frustrations, irritations, or agitations that can arise as a result of a persistently overactive, overly busy, or overly negative mind, including OCD, depression, chronic stress, anxiety, or insomnia, I recommend you integrate this listening experience into your bedtime routine to help restore the balance, the harmony, and the sense of calm within your mind's deeper pathways. And so now, as you rest back, as your head nestles comfortably into that soft cushion or pillow, as you begin to relax, as you listen to my voice, and as you begin to anticipate and perhaps even look forward to the simple pleasure of just easing down. If you haven't already done so, you can close your eyes right now, or you can close them in just a little while. Or if you prefer, as many people like to do, you can let them rest in that dreamy, half-open and half-closed state, and hand over all permissions to your subconscious to choose the time, and just the right time, to bring those heavy, tired eyelids together. either now or sometime so very soon, when your gaze wanders into the distance, when your subconscious tunes into my voice, and perhaps even to the thought of how easily, how lightly, how deeply, how quickly, or even how slowly into trance will my relaxing words go with you. As you journey into those relaxing spaces, and through those trusted subconscious connections that each and every night guide you so smoothly towards sleep. All of those inner pathways that feel so reassuring and so familiar, yet so pleasingly different each time you trust and allow the lighter, more abstract, and more curious strands of your attention to gently go there. For the time being, though, you're just resting, relaxing, listening, as you begin to notice the feeling of your eyes, little by little, becoming heavier and heavier. All of the muscles there beginning to loosen and relax, releasing their hold on those weary upper eyelids, allowing them to slowly descend, like a soft velvet curtain coming down on stage to close the day's performance. And as you do let those tired eyes come together, I invite you now to take a few moments to acknowledge, absorb, and even luxuriate in the feelings of softness that are beginning to emanate in and around those heavy, resting eyes. Noticing how that softness is beginning to spread across your face. A chain reaction of smoothing lightness flowing through each relaxing muscle. Relaxing another muscle. Relaxing another muscle. Just one after another, after another, after another. Any tightness around your forehead and your temples, and around your mouth and the lines of your teeth, just easing away like ice cubes melting beneath a midday sun. As you choose now to let all physical tension drift away too, your lower jaw releasing and letting go, and your mouth opening ever so slightly, just enough to allow a relaxing softness to ease down through the base of your neck and through your upper shoulders. As you begin to sense also how when those larger chest and back muscles soften and release, your breathing instinctively becomes lighter and softer still. This gentle trance, my soft and soothing words, spreading a dreamy flow of healing energy down through your body, softening the larger muscles and joints in your stomach and pelvis, unlocking your arms and your legs, and all of the smaller and more intricate joints in your knees, in your ankles, and in your hands and feet. allowing every finger and every toe to rest naturally there without tension. As your thighs soften, your calves loosen, and you feel your hips opening out to release all of that stored tightness from the day just past. As you begin to understand now that word by word and moment by moment, this state of peaceful inner observation finds you becoming more sensitive to the widening expanses within those relaxing horizons. And sensitive also to those reassuring inner sensations that somehow always seem to bring you back to the comforting rhythms of each gently arriving breath. For now, moving all control of each longer and lighter inhalation, and each longer and lighter exhalation, from the background subconscious to the conscious regions of your mind's deeper dimensions, where you can begin to even further calm yourself down, just as easily as speaking to yourself with a softer and kinder tone, and with more encouraging words, or simply by counting yourself down to sleep now, from 399, 398, 397, 396, 395, 394, 393, 392, 391. And it really doesn't matter if you lose track of where you are, if you skip a few numbers here and there, or even if you forget to remember noticing yourself noticing when or where you lose your place. Because you can just pick up where you think you left off and return to those descending numbers, even more relaxed, even more absorbed, and even more engaged with the sound of my voice going with you, and always with a softer touch, and with the most genuine and the most positive intentions. The floating presence and resonance of my words here, always reassuring, always soothing, and always comforting, as they guide you into a rich tapestry of inner understanding, where you might sense a growing perception within an expanding kind of recognition that those waves of relaxing progressions are taking you deeper and deeper down than you have ever been before. And as it all begins to settle, as it all begins to quieten, and as it all begins to calm, I wonder if now is the time you might find yourself intrigued, or even drawn by the sense of a playful kind of curiosity towards asking the question of how deeply you really can relax, like you know you want to so much. Just how far down, or just how far within, can these softly spoken words, these soothing sounds, the easy rhythms of your breathing, and that sleepy countdown somewhere on the periphery of your awareness really take you tonight? As with your eyes resting lightly closed and your senses continuing to align more and more inwards, I invite you now, however you so choose, to place your awareness, your emotion, your intention, and your entire sense of being into the physical essence of each breath. Your mind and body aligning as you breathe in with the simple intention to just relax and follow the journey of that breath in through your nose and all the way down into your stomach, noticing as you do so the gentle rising and falling of your chest that happens along the way all by itself when you just allow it. Visualizing, sensing, and feeling also all of the muscles there pulling your rib cage upwards and outwards, your lungs expanding and naturally moving into that space. As you breathe out again with a fresh clarity, your diaphragm rising, the muscles in your chest relaxing, and your lungs contracting as you expel the air from your body. And within those larger, more expansive breaths, you really can dial into all of those smaller details and into all of those more intangible sensations. As you notice the cooler temperature of the air entering your body, the soft vibration and hum as it flows through your airways, deep down into your lungs, and back out again, just a little warmer, through your slightly open mouth. Acknowledging and absorbing all of the softer sounds, the lighter textures, and the more subtle rhythms within this calming, soothing, and healing inner journey. Each new breath arriving with a comforting touch, with a sense of hope, and with the promise of new horizons, in a more positive, life-enhancing kind of way. Just as each departing breath leaves with a sense of cleansing refreshment and a fresh perspective, in the same way that a receding ocean wave washes away all old footprints and leaves behind clear, pristine sand. And it's upon this fresh, blank canvas that somewhere inside, or somewhere even deeper down, you can perhaps begin to paint with your mind's eye now the beautiful, vibrant colours, the fresh aromas, and the naturally soothing sounds of an idyllic mountainside scene where you might find yourself so very calmly and so very easily walking down the soft slopes of a gently undulating hillside, your bare feet nestling into long summer grass, absorbing the earth's natural healing energy, with every step taking you deeper on down. And just over there, somewhere way off in the distance, you can see a beautiful lake shimmering peacefully in the soft evening sunlight, an enticing, welcoming, and homely destination that you sense is already encouraging and inviting you to cast away any unwanted thoughts, any unwanted cares, and any unwanted negativity. As you enjoy the simple pleasure of gazing upwards into a clear sky, gradually transitioning from daylight to dusk, inhaling the pure mountain air and basking in the soft warmth of sunbeams streaming through the branches of a line of towering trees. As you continue to stroll down and deeper down, down through the lengthening shadows, following the twisting path of this stream as it meanders incessantly towards that deep blue lake that lies somewhere here, somewhere over there, or somewhere down there within your creative imagination, that as you become more and more present, more and more in the moment, and more in tune with the flow of each relaxing breath, continues to draw you further inwards, in towards a dimension where you might find one part of your mind enjoying the freedom of exploring, or floating within your own deeper expanses, while another part of you, somehow, or maybe even somewhere even deeper down within those mysterious and at times magical inner levels, continues to follow the guiding tones of my words, my voice, or those descending numbers that continue to guide you through this relaxing journey, where every passing word, every soft ocean wave, and every passing breath continue to heal and cleanse, and to clear and calm your mind on so many levels and in so many different ways, all of which feel so good and so naturally easy as you continue to soar without boundaries, free from time and free from emotion, and at the same time follow this journey towards relaxation and sleep that you really do know so well. Your eyes landing upon vibrant patterns of colourful flowers and flora, and riverside pebbles worn smooth by the incessant flow of water. Day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, since the dawn of time. A divine, ever-present flowing energy, always moving and always travelling towards its own kind of resting peace. As the stream's calming ripples, its steady cadence, and its surrounding spectrum of colours begin to permeate your inner senses, filling you with a natural and wholesome energy, where every breath of this clean mountain air revitalizes you from within and brings to you an enhanced sense of stillness. All the while remembering that as you become immersed in this aura of delightful calm, there's no need to breathe in any particular or in any special kind of way. And there's no need either to go searching for sleep. You can just let those relaxing inner rhythms come to you. As you breathe in healing energy and breathe out any sensations of anxiety, any sensations of negativity, and any sensations of agitation. Just letting them all go now. As you pause for a moment to sit and rest beneath the sprawling canvas of one of those towering riverside trees, and just observe nature's flowing energies all around you. Noticing how you're being so pleasingly and so enjoyably warmed by the soft rays of the setting sun. Noticing also how the gentle evening breeze glances across your brow, rustles through the leaves above you, and whispers through the long meadow grass. Noticing also how the water so easily and so fluently winds its way around, above and below all obstacles, always finding a way to adapt, change direction, and move forwards and towards its ultimate goal of coming to rest in the calm waters of that distant lake. And whether you have chosen to sit beside this stream for a few minutes or for a few hours, it really doesn't matter now, does it? Because it's so peaceful and so relaxing to just watch that stream flow so easily across and within this entrancing hypnotic world, and down through all of those levels of increasing inner calm, inner self-understanding, and inner peace. As you sense that you're more intuitive, you're more instinctive, and your more perceptive inner resources are beginning to absorb and recognize now how the symbolic metaphors within this imaginary scene really can help you detach from your day-to-day preoccupations, simply by stepping back and observing with a rational and non-judgmental perspective any of that remaining inner chatter, or any of those more persistent thoughts. just observing and acknowledging without any kind of judgment, emotion, or engagement, and silently allow them to drift on by, like dark storm clouds passing overhead, leaving behind clear skies and the promise of lighter, brighter days. And it's within these expanding spaces of a clearer, calmer, and more composed and settled mind that some of those more positive and more encouraging inner capabilities, some that you may have forgotten or ignored or even subconsciously suppressed for some reason or other, once more begin to re-emerge, expand, and grow out of the rich, fertile soil of your expanding inner horizons. Like bright-coloured roses and daffodils coming out of winter hibernation to blossom in the springtime warmth. And somewhere within this relaxing awareness, you perhaps might begin to visualize these qualities emerging or floating and taking form right here in front of you as a cluster of beautiful celestial lights. All of those new feelings of self-belief, self-empowerment, and self-acceptance, shining and glowing with an alluring brilliance that intensifies with every moment of your mind's deeper propensity to change and evolve. As with your eyes closed, you're beginning to sense and feel and truly enjoy a spiritual kind of link or an ethereal connection between those beautiful healing lights and your own inner resources and beliefs. A reciprocal transfer of new potentials and new energies. And right there in front of you also, energies so close and so real and so tangible, you could reach out and hold them in your hand. And I don't know what specific attributes, what unique and personal qualities you have chosen to nurture, to encourage, and to enhance. Perhaps it's a new sense of self-belief you can feel growing. Something like a new sense of self-purpose, or a new motivation, or determination. Or maybe you're focusing on another one of those enticing, shining lights. Perhaps the one that within your imagination you have selected to help you let go of or move on from a past upset or trauma. Where you might find yourself noticing that as this chosen light grows in luminosity in front of you, it also shines back inside of you, reflecting as a soothing, reassuring, and encouraging kind of inner beacon or inner glow that gives you the freedom and confidence to unshackle and release all of those important inner capabilities. so they can rise all the way through the deeper layers of your unconscious, enabling you to detach from any painful memories and emotions, from any tensions and anxieties, as they fade away into the background now. All of those old sensations, all of those old thoughts, and all of those old beliefs that you may have held on to for such a long time are beginning to dissolve or melt or crumble under the spotlight of this guiding light that shines through to your very core. And the absence of these old self-doubts now fills you with a new sense of strength, resilience, and the inner peace and poise of knowing you are no longer tied to your past, but instead you are becoming an architect of a bold, colourful, and exciting future. Or maybe each one of those beautiful lights represents a renewed health and vitality. Or maybe they're simply a gentle reminder that there's always hope, that there's always a bright, guiding light to follow somewhere within your dreams that can steer you towards a fresh, inner horizon where you can view yourself through a more positive, self-loving lens and wrap yourself in the warm layers of self-encouragement, self-kindness, and self-understanding. All the while continuing to ease down and unwind within your deeper progressions of peaceful calm, where any lingering strands of attachment to the outside world are loosening and unraveling, and releasing your spirit, your soul, and your subconscious to embrace and engage with all of the serene and tranquil moments within this inner world that is endlessly fascinating and endlessly enchanting, yet always so safe and so protective. As those shining, sparkling beacons of positivity continue to shine out there in front of you, and at the same time, within you, becoming brighter with each longer, lighter breath, as they playfully shuffle and shimmer and flicker and dance. Their entrancing and hypnotic movement, relaxing you more and more, all the way down through your subconscious dimensions, as though they're somehow calling out your name, enticing you and asking you to trust and follow. These glowing lights floating ahead of you, guiding you within your imagination along this moonlit pathway, where each beam of distant starlight flows through you as a life force of pure positivity that instantly repels all of those old thoughts and emotions, which continue to just drift away, leaving you with a deep sense of calm. as your body also continues to repair. Each cell, each tissue, each muscle, and each fiber, rebuilding and replenishing within your healing dreams. As you continue to allow yourself to relax and go deeper and deeper, following these guiding lights down towards that sprawling turquoise lake that stretches as far into the distance as your eye can see. Its still blue surface reflecting the distant sparkles of the night sky, and following your own guiding lights, which are glowing even more brightly. As they begin to float up and away into the dark night sky, and you trace their journey upwards with your eyes, until you find yourself gazing into the vast expanses of the universe. Through eons and light years of time and space, looking into the past, the present, and maybe even the future, which you can begin to shape now with a more positive intention to make each day better than the last. And your own personal manifesto of tomorrow's happiness is playing out within this timeless introspection, where nothing else matters now than giving your quiet mind the permission to simply enjoy the peace and purity of this present moment, and to exist outside the realm of time, outside the realm of place, and outside the realm of any sense of personal identity. And I wonder if you might like to imagine what it would feel like to float out there, to let your consciousness roam freely among those vast and mysterious expanses. How it would feel to connect, unite, blend, and even engage with all of the universe's healing pulses. To simultaneously become the light, to become the stars, and to become the energy of all yesterdays, of all todays, and of all tomorrows. Riding wave upon wave of pure celestial energy, twisting and turning upon the coattails of sunbeams, comets, and shooting stars. Your mind, your soul, and your spirit at one with the universe's timeless energy. The past, the present, and the future, all blending into one. As you transcend all dimensions of space and time. And what will you find out here when you start looking? What learnings and understandings will you find when you can connect with all moments and with all memories, and when your mind is open to the freedom and authenticity of all possibilities and potentials. And as one element of your awareness continues to soar at incredible speeds through all of those distant galaxies, another part of you remains a distant, grounded observer of your interstellar journey, easing down with homely comfort into those personal inner spaces where each long, light, and shallow breath continue to help you relax and dream so easily and so peacefully here tonight. These surreal and sleepy bedtime moments enveloping and comforting you now. Your mind, your body, and your spirit aligned and so beautifully harmonized. All aches and pains gone. All negative or debilitating thoughts gone. You're emotionally and physically free now to go even deeper down into relaxation, deeper down into your healthiest and easiest sleep. As somewhere within, somewhere perhaps at the back of your mind, you may recall or remember how you were so enjoying the entrancing countdown towards sleep. The countdown that originated back there at the very start of this listening experience. As you find yourself drawn once more to the rhythmical beat of those slowly descending numbers, as they bring this hypnosis to a relaxing and soothing conclusion, by immersing you so calmly and so easily into your most naturally deepest sleep, where all of your positive intentions, all of your new feelings and sensations, and all of your visions of a more confident, more inspired, more understanding, and more enlightened self will embed themselves deeply into the fabric of your subconscious. As we walk the final road of this dreamtime journey together now, my voice and these entrancing numbers easing you down into your deepest sleep, starting with 10, allowing sleep's enchanting rhythms to guide you through all of your mystical inner spaces. 9, transitioning to a calmer, more tranquil, and more peaceful resonance. 8, as with each long, slow, shallow breath in, you're absorbing all of the universe's unlimited healing and rejuvenating energies. And with each long, slow breath out, you're clearing your mind of any remaining strands of conscious thought, and your body of any lingering aches. 7, You're continuing to float far, far and away into the cosmos, and at the same time, descend deeper into your own unexplored inner spaces. 6. You're embracing even more this sense of calm and stillness, this new sense of hope, all of those reassuring and comforting sensations that reside in the peaceful purity of this present moment. 5. You're moving so smoothly and so easily into your most creative inner dimensions, exploring all of those relaxing subconscious corridors and pathways. 4. As you simply rest back, surrender to your desire to let it all go, and allow sleep's irresistible call to beckon you down into its protective fold, where you can float so peacefully and so freely, and explore all of the hidden levels of your loving and nurturing subconscious. And 3. You really are ready now to be cleansed, refreshed, and rejuvenated by your mind and body's soothing and calming patterns. And 2. As any final thoughts just drift far, far away, and you sink into the purest, deepest sleep. Your internal rhythms carrying you so soundly and so gently, as all of the beautiful sounds and vistas of the universe settle around and within you, guiding and accompanying you to complete rest. As one, you just go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And so all that remains is for me to wish you a very good night, and to sleep deeply, healthily, and well, my listening companion. And until the next time, I grant you my deepest, my most sincere, and my very best regards. Nick.